Hola, Fran.
Hola, Jorge.
How are you?
I'm doing beyond well. How about
Why do you?
yourself?
Well, I'm just. You just call me. Hey, let's record. Okay, let's make a recording because this is gonna be really fast and quick because I have a portion of cheesecake waiting for me in my kitchen.
Hmm. Why don't we have some music and we talk about that cheesecake in a
Why
second?
not? Let's go for it.
Jorge, do you have a piece of cheesecake in there?
Yeah, yeah.
How come?
Well, that's the topic today: cheesecakes in Spain. So I had a craves and I had to go and get some. So
So, yes, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about something that has popped up lately here all around Spain, which are cheesecakes.
That's right. That's correct. Yeah.
And I don't know, I mean, for our listeners, if you're in New York, please don't get us wrong. We're not going to be talking about the New York cheesecake. Has nothing to do with the New York cheesecake. Okay,
Yeah.
Spanish cheesecake. It started everything. This new trend in internet, TikTok and Instagram. It started all in the city of San Sebastian. There's a
Oh, please, now. Oh, you're going to ruin my cheesecake. No one can beat that one. Go ahead.
well, there's this tapas place where they have normal tapas, and once, long time ago, they did a cheesecake, and all of these young kids, all of these Instagrammers, they have fallen in love with that cheesecake.
Hmm.
They call it the Basque burnt cheesecake. Uh, it is beyond delicious,
Yeah.
but it is not a Spanish thing. I mean, we do have a lot of cheeses in Spain. I mean, in Spain we have goat cheese, sheep cheese, payoyo cheese, manchego cheese, roncal cheese. I mean, we have them all. And now we needed, I guess, a cheesecake. And following the footsteps of La Viña in San Sebastian, everybody has gone nuts about cheesecake. And now we have an explosion of cheesecake places everywhere around Spain.
That's true. Francisco, before we continue with all the places that now they're famous and a little bit of the cheesecake thing in Spain, I know that perfectly that one that you mentioned in San Sebastian. By the way, I have two questions about it. First, when you do any local tour in San Sebastian, do you take your people there to try it?
It is a must do.
I was about to say
I
that.
don't know about my tour members. I know about me. It is a
Yeah.
must do for me. I
Okay.
love that cheesecake. So we go, and everybody expects now to go. So
Yeah.
yes,
And isn't there a trick to enjoy much better that cheesecake than any other? Will you please
yes.
share?
Okay. So first of all, if you go, people goes to La Viña in San Sebastian. It is
Yeah.
in the street August 31st, which is the last street in the old quarter. It is very close to the Church of San Vincent. Okay, so if people go to San Sebastian, go to La Viña. Okay, in August 31st. And a piece of cheesecake, it's good to share. Okay, you don't need to buy one whole thing, one piece. You can buy half of it. I would say, get half of it. No, get one, but you can share it. Okay, but the thing is, when you are served anywhere around the world, cheesecake normally it comes in a triangle. And how do you eat a cheesecake? From the tip to the back?
Yeah.
Wrong. How do you eat the Basque born cheesecake? You should eat it from the back to the tip.
And
Why?
why? Why?
Why? The thing is that let's compare it to the New York cheesecake. The New York cheesecake is very well cooked all through from the beginning to the tip. Okay, so that's it. The Basque born cheesecake, it is almost like a lava cake in the middle because it's very runny. So
Yeah.
what you want to eat first is the part that is farther from the tip because that is overcooked.
So it's not
And
that sweet.
it is not as there we go. It's not as sweet and it's not as creamy. And they also put some sugar into it
Uh-huh.
and it melts and it gets a little bit bitter.
Yeah.
So you have that bitter sweet thing. And as you go closer to the tip, you go closer and closer and closer. It gets sweeter and sweeter and sweeter
Hmm.
and creamier. So the last bite, which is the tip, it's like
My mouth is watering right now.
it's like, oh, so good. So yes, you are right, Jorge. You need to eat it backwards. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And one thing about the cheesecake in La Viña, the people from La Viña are the nicest people in the world. If you
Yes,
ask
they
them
are.
for the recipe, guess what? They are going to give it to you. I have been,
Is that right?
I've been 100 times in La Viña. I've always asked for the recipe. Guess what? I have 100 different recipes from La Viña. They're always super nice, but they all sometimes 4 eggs, 2 eggs,
Yeah.
150 grams. So it's like, you told me last week it was 200 grams. It's like, what is the recipe? By the way, I do have the recipe and I have it on my YouTube channel.
Oh, is
Okay.
that right?
Yes. So in the cooking classes that we do with Ainhoa,
Yeah.
we cooked the Basque cheesecake.
Oh, right. So it's
So
there in your
it
archive.
is there.
Oh,
But
great.
anyway,
Yeah.
so that is the origin of the craziness in Spain about cheesecake.
So
Right?
when you say that's the origin of the craziness, what developed after that?
The thing is that from there, people started going back home and people did it. And then people started selling their own cheesecake. And we have like 1,000 different places. One of the most, maybe the first one who started it, it is La Tarta de la Madre de Cris, which
Was
is
that la tarta
de la Madre de Cris.
la
Cris
tarta?
is
Chris is
the Chris's mother tart. The tart made of, well, the tart of Chris's mother.
yeah.
Okay, that's the name of the company.
Uh-huh.
They are now, you find them in Madrid, you find them in Sevilla, you find them many places. They were the first ones making it like a chain, a cheesecake chain. Okay. To me, the most famous and really one of the best ones I've ever tested, it is in Madrid and it's Alex Cordobés.
Oh yeah. The people are crazy now.
Isn't it like amazing? That
Absolutely.
cheesecake is like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, that
Yeah.
is um, people. If you go visit Madrid, go to see him. I mean, really, the cheesecake. It's Alex Cordobés. It is super good. There only has one moment. There's a huge line on it. I
Yeah.
mean, we're
Yeah.
talking that people wait almost half an hour to get that cheesecake. I'm like, what? For a
Really?
cheesecake? Wait. Well, you know me, I would wait. But
Yeah, I must confess that probably I will wait too. Yeah.
yeah, I'm just like, come on, it's too good. But the thing is that it has become this Alex Cordobés cheesecake, Alex Cordobés cheesecake, Alex Cordobés cheesecake.
Hmm.
Uh, my niece, my goddaughter, she is 9 years old. Okay. And she knows that I go quite often to Madrid, back and forth in the day to work and back and forth. She's like, Godfather, could you please bring me some Alex Cordobés cheesecake? I'm like,
Hmm.
for real? So I have brought from Madrid to Pamplona on the train. Here I am, the Godfather, with a piece of cheesecake from Alex Cordobés for my granddaughter. I know my granddaughter, my goddaughter, which is like, okay. So it is that type of good, okay? That
Hmm.
people from Pamplona, a 9-year-old girl, knows that it is a very good one.
I thought you were gonna say a 9-year-old girl dominates the mind of her uncle.
Of me, of 100%. I'm like, whatever you want, baby. He's like, hey, Godfather. I mean, but
Francisco, we have to tell our audience here that this is I think that we should call it a cultural thing because of our recent history. We are from a generation that you less than me because you're a bit younger than me, lived some Franco years when he was still alive. So our food options, they were minimal. It was
super
just
limited.
yeah, very limited. So we were not open to what it could be done like a cheesecake. I mean, cheesecake, that was unthinkable in those days.
No.
We're talking about the 70s, the entire full 70s, right? Although Franco died in 1979, 75, sorry. Um, anyway, so all these things like cheesecake that is an everyday thing for most of the people that might hear us in this podcast. This was introduced most of them by when we started watching programs from the outer world that was out there after Franco, and every time that I remember these years when it was my late teens when the don't laugh please Golden Girls, you know the show.
Rose Nyland.
Frozen Island, Blanche
Oh,
Devereaux, Sophia Petrillo,
go on. Okay.
Dorothy Zbornak.
Dorothy Zbornak. There we go. Gosh, now
I
it
have
shows our age.
I have all the DVDs, all the 7 seasons. All right. In every single chapter, or at least 90% of them, they were gathering at 4, 3, 4 in the morning in the
That's
kitchen
right.
in front of a cheesecake.
You are right. I didn't
Yeah,
remember that, but they
yeah,
were
in
always
front of
eating.
a
When they had a
cheesecake.
drama, they would go for cheesecake.
That's how I learned, and I was in my late teens in those days. That
Wow.
there was a cake. They could. It was made out of cheese.
Well, that is, I never ever realized that, but you are so right. It's from the Golden Girls.
Yeah, I mean, it became very popular in Spain. After that, I remember everybody was having cheesecake. Everybody, because it was very popular that show here in Spain. It
Yes, it
was a
was
pre
huge.
just before prime time news at night, which is like about 9 o'clock is what is the prime news here at night. So I remember that their chapter, there were two chapters on like about once a week or twice a week at 8 p.m. just
Hey,
before
I don't
the
remember that.
news, just to catch the audience, right? And that's how I believe that cheesecake became popular here in Spain, thanks to the Golden Girls. Yeah,
They called, the first time I had a cheesecake. So I studied in the United States, as you know,
yeah.
and I studied in LA. And back then, suddenly this new place came out. It was the Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah.
That now they're humongous and they're big, huge. But back then, it was, I don't know where it started, but there was one in Hollywood, in Beverly Hills. And that was my roommates and mine treat when we
Yeah.
had a huge exam or we had something very, very hard. I was like, we passed it, we're okay. Cheesecake Factory.
Cheesecake
So we would
Factory.
go and have a cheesecake. And I, a couple of years ago, I went back with my kids to LA and with Ainhoa, and I said, "Hey, we need to go to the Cheesecake Factory." It was such a disappointment. It was like nothing. I guess I idealized it, but it
Yeah.
had nothing to do with what I tasted back then.
Is that right? Oh, what a shame.
Yes.
What a
Now they have
shame.
like 1,000 million flavors. They have Oreo cookie flavors, cherry flavor, Coke flavor. I don't know. I was like, I don't want a piece of cheesecake. That was all we had.
That's all you want.
Because, but that was, yeah, the cheesecake was our
So,
reward.
what year was that when you discovered that thing,
So I
more or
guess it
less?
was 89, nineteen
So,
ninety.
so you see, guys out there, that
Was the Golden
you
Girls moment?
you were like 18 years old or 19 years old.
18, 19, yeah.
Yeah. So even in the 80s, they were kind of a new thing for us, all those things.
Oh
And
God,
yeah. And now
for
that you
me, it was
mentioned
something that I had never tasted. And when
yeah,
I tasted, I was like, oh my
there you
God, this
go.
is
There you
good.
go. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just as a little curiosity, I just want to mention this, Francisco, please allow me. When I was in LA last, I just wanted to go to oh my god, I forgot the name of the town. It's where the Big Bang Theory is supposed to be located. Okay. Uh,
Okay.
and Sheldon Cooper and this Leonard Hofstadter, all the crew and all the members, and the feminine role played by the character Penny. She works at
Penny,
the Cheesecake Factory.
Penny,
Penny, Penny, Penny.
Kelly Kuko, the
Yeah,
actress.
Kelly Coco, that's her name. That's right. And I made my friend to take me to the town, and I knew because a friend of mine told me there was a cheesecake factory there, and I made my friend to take me there. The last day I was in LA, and then when I just said to him a few days before, he said, are you serious about this request? And I said, please, I'd love to go.
I guess now, I mean, when I was a kid, the Cheesecake Factory, I mean, a kid, I was 18, 19. It was the place. Now everybody makes fun of it. It's like, the Italians, they make fun of the Olive Garden.
Oh, yeah,
But
that's true.
it's like
Yeah,
pretty much
that's
the
true.
same. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's so weird.
Yeah. Well, that's a little bit of the history of the cheesecake. Well, mini history of the cheesecake
Mini
in
history
Spain,
of
how he
cheesecake in Spain.
developed. But of course, the same as you mentioned, the Cheesecake Factory, they have like yeah, many flavors, etc., etc.
Let me
The
put the blinders down. I see that I'm like totally blinded.
yes, sun in Pamplona.
I know it's
That's
super
weird.
sunny today. It's like
Yeah,
weird.
that's weird. So we have developed a lot of flavors, and as you mentioned, we are a very strong country with cheeses. So yeah, we have cheeses from the south that won the gold medal, that like the paello cheese, for instance, one of them. Then we had manchego cheese, but manchego is like the pecorino in Italy. Okay, just to make you understand, pecorino is not just one. There's many varieties of
Yeah,
pecorino. So the same with the manchego. Manchego is just from the area, Mancha,
from La
from La
Mancha.
Mancha.
Don
So
Quixote's
there's
land.
many varieties up there. So we have also the strong cheeses that comes from the north. Those beautiful areas in the Basque Country that is famous for the
Jorge,
cheese.
have we done a cheese podcast? I don't think we have. Have we?
We have not.
There we have another topic.
We have. Yeah.
Let's take note of.
cheese is
Let's
in
talk about
Spain.
cheese. Let's
All
talk
right.
about cheese, babies.
Well, Francisco,
Okay.
as usual, a pleasure to be again here with you this week. And to everybody, if you want to know more about Francisco and myself, Francisco's website is travelingstep.es, very active as well with the same name in all the social media. As well, he has a TV show most of Sundays with his wife. I love her. Hola, Ainoa, by the way.
She says
And
hi.
he's very active and in the social media, etc., etc. So whatever you want to know about Francisco and his tours that he's running, just search Traveling Steps, and that's it. Or
And
any of these podcasts, of course.
there we go. And if you want to learn about Jorge, what Jorge is doing, just check his website. It's travelingwithjorge.com.
Mhm.
Also on Instagram, on Facebook, super active in social media. If you want to learn about what Jorge is doing, what tours he's leading, all of that, check with him or contact us directly. You can do it via Messenger, whatever, social media.
True.
Let's get in touch, and we would love to bring our country to you. So that's why we're doing this podcast, to bring a little bit on the waves of this country, but
Yeah.
we would love to see you here.
And our email, don't forget our email, is SpanishLoops@gmail.com. Chicos, on my side, thank you very much. See you next week.
From my side as well, love you all. Hasta la vista, amigos. See you next week. Yes, amigos.
And as usual, we want to thank all our listeners for being there every week, letting us sharing our talks. Follow us in Spanish Loops in Facebook, Spotify, Apple Podcast, or your favorite platform.
And in Instagram, you can find us as the Spanish Loops Podcast, no spaces, all together. If you want to find us the quickest way, just Google Spanish Loops Podcast and you will find us. Hasta la vista, amigos.
See you next week.